Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is K-Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K-Shine with 3 E's. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This video is probably going to be still uploaded on Tuesday, meaning that Christmas was yesterday, but still Merry Christmas, guys. You know, I am Mrs. Claus. You know how I do, okay? I hope you guys have had a great Christmas, and if you don't have any family or friends to spend it with, of course, come on over here to my channel and you're going to spend it with K-Shine, okay? But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so boom, y'all know exactly how I like to start my story times off. Make sure you check out last week's story time first. That way you know exactly what is going on in this one. We are still talking about good old Weirdo, okay? So I left off when I was telling y'all that we were still at the club and Weirdo was upset with me because she felt like I should have called my friend back to buy her a drink. Now, mind you, like I said, she the one that's going back and forth saying she don't drink, she do drink, she drink wine, she drink hard liquor, she don't drink hard liquor, she only want wine, she don't only want wine. I don't know what the fuck this girl got going on. And at the end of the day, nobody is still obligated to buy you anything. So you lucky that we were able to keep getting free drinks while we was here and we didn't have to pay for no drinks. My whole thing was, if you had to end up paying for one drink by yourself, it's still not like a loss because all the other drinks, well, the thing is, you could have got some more free drinks if you would have been nice to that boy. Now, I'm not saying you got to be nice just to get the drinks, but he was the boy that we had got our number, gave our number to when we was over there in their section taking shots. You could have went on and got a free shot there, but you wanted to be mean and be rude to them for whatever reason instead of just getting a free shot. Even if you didn't want to talk to them, you could have still took the free shot because nobody in that section was trying to talk to her besides the boy that got my number, and he was only doing that to be nice. It wasn't like none of his friends was over there and they was trying to holler at her and she didn't want to holler. It wasn't none of that. But whatever. So I'm looking at baby girl like, let me tell you something, weirdo. I'm not calling my friend to get you a drink. I'm not buying you a drink. I'm not calling a bartender to get you a drink. I'm not about to spill a drink out for you. I'm not about to sniff a drink. I'm not about to do shit for you. Because, girl, who is you talking to and where is this attitude coming from? And you know when you tipsy and stuff, sometimes shit fly over your head, and because you're such in a good mood that you're not even really thinking about stuff. But it was like, once me and neighbor was really looking at each other, I knew this bitch had to be out of her marbles, because I'm like, I know it ain't me. So I told Weirdo, like, Weirdo, I know we don't know each other and this is our first time hanging out, but I said, just like you want to tell me about yourself and how you know your self-worth and all this confidence and know this and know your worth, all that other stuff, I said, let me tell you something about me. I said, let me tell you something about me, baby. I'm a fun, bubbly person. I like to have a good time. But please don't give me attitude. And please don't get smart with me. I'm saying I didn't mean no ill intentions by ordering you another shot because you are confused on whether you drink wine or hard liquor. That's not my problem. She like,
I'm not confused. Like I told you, y'all were pressuring me.
Let me cut you off right there, baby. I said, I'm grown as hell. Even it's so funny when you younger and you be like, I'm grown as fuck. And it's like when you really become grown as fuck, you really think back like, I really wasn't grown as fuck. But anyway, pick a side, bro. You just, fuck, he's stepping all on my hair. But anyway, so I'm like, let me stop you there. I said, baby, I'm grown as fuck. I don't have to pressure nobody to have a good time. I don't pressure nobody to drink. And still to this day, I don't do that. Either you want to drink or you don't. I'm going to have a good time. There's some people who feel like they don't need alcohol. Now, do I need alcohol to have a good time? No. Do I want it? Yes. And I'm going to drink. I'm going to live my life. Listen, I'm not trip. I'm not going to not have a good time or not have fun because y'all think I drink a lot. Like, baby, y'all got to still realize, too, this is weekends. Monday through Friday, shit, I'm chilling. So if you telling me when I go out once every blue moon, once every 2 weeks, or once every, and I drink that, I'm an alcoholic, baby, I will rock that proudly. I'm not tripping. Anyways, I'm like, bitch, I don't gotta pressure you to do nothing. You grown as hell yourself. So how are you gonna let people that's younger than you pressure you into drinking something that you don't want to drink? And when we was back at the house and you poured your bottle of wine out and you said you was not drinking hard liquor, we put your shot glass up. We didn't say you have to drink it. You better drink it. Drink it right now. I said, no, you You said you was drinking your wine, and we let you do it. So how when we was at the house, you didn't feel pressured, but when we came to the bar, you all of a sudden feel pressured? And she like,
no, it's different because I feel like you was just trying to do the most in front of your guy friends. So you was trying to make it seem like I was lame for not drinking hard liquor. That's why I ordered the hard liquor.
now y'all gotta remember money talk, right? Money talk is that dude. I promise y'all, like, Papa, don't start. I promise y'all, when I tell y'all, Money Talk is literally nobody to try to act funny for. He's nobody to try to impress. First of all, I'm not about to act funny to nobody for no guy anyways, but definitely not for Money Talk. So I'm like, girl, why would we be trying to impress that boy? We don't care about him. Like, what are you talking about? I said, no, I think you just, that wine got your head a little loopy and you misinterpret everything, because not once did I say anything. I literally went up there to order you your wine. Dash. I'm like, I literally went up there to order you your wine and you came and said you wanted hard liquor. Where do you get I peer pressured you at? I'm not understanding. So she like,
you're right. Like, I'm trying to have a good time. Like, I'm not even about to worry about it. If I want to drink wine, I'm going to drink wine. If I want to drink hard liquor, I'm going to drink hard liquor.
Now, I'm agreeing. I'm thinking we coming somewhere. Like, I'm like, okay, good. Like, yeah, we going to have a good time. She continues going. She like,
yeah, because nobody can pressure me. Like, I'm grown as fuck. I'm not going to let no bitch make me do nothing I don't want to do. And if bitches don't want to fuck with me because I don't want to drink what they drinking, then oh well. Like, it's going to be what it's going to be.
I'm like, I was with you in the beginning of your speech when you were saying we still about to just have a good time. But then she just kept going, well, like, bitches can't make me do this and all this. Who's bitches? Because it's only me and neighbor, so we both gotta be bitches. Like, what? So neighbor like, girl, chill out. Like, you just said you want to have a good time. What's with all the extra shit? Like, why you saying all that extra stuff? And she like,
no, like, that's just how I talk. Like, it's not nothing. I'm just saying, like, can't nobody make me do something I don't want to do.
Okay, but then you just say I pressured you into drinking the shot. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm just like, it is what it is, baby. I said, do you want to go to the bar and get a shot or wine, or do you want to finish walking around? What do you want to do? So she like,
well, I'm not looking to spend my own money. Like, I'm sure, look at all these guys in here. Somebody want to buy me a shot since you don't want to make your friend do it.
I said, yes, you're right. I'm not making my friend do anything. So find you somebody to get you a shot. So, y'all, she literally, like, it was some guys walking past. She literally stopped the boy and she like,
you. Yeah, I pick you. Yeah, it's going to be your lucky day tonight. You want to buy me a shot?
And I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, she had her little game and, you know, he like, yeah, I'll buy you a shot or whatever. So he grabbed her hand and he took her over to the bar. So, you know, the friends he was with, like, was trying to talk to me and neighbor, whatever. So we just sitting there talking to them, and we just like, hey, me and neighbor literally looked at each other and kind of like, you know, did one of those, let's just forget about it, we about to continue to have a good night. So we did that. So the guys was like, you know, the guys that he was with was like, y'all want a shot too? So, you know, of course me and neighbor like, yeah, we'll take a shot. So we walk over to the bar with them. So, you know, when you walk over there, they get the action with your name and all this other stuff. So we was just talking to them. So as we walked up, because at first, like I said, the bar is kind of crowded. So, like, let's say this is the bar. Everybody is in front. Everybody is, like, the first person on the bar, including Weirdo and her guy. So, because there was no room to, like, go on the side of her because there was already people there, we was behind them. So, when the person had left, like, from on the side of her, neighbor and, like, her little dude or whatever went on that side. So, me and my dude was still behind her. So, I guess she didn't notice that neighbor walked over there. So, she looked at neighbor and she was like,
Like, I thought y'all already had a shot. Y'all already got you somebody to buy y'all a shot. Don't try to come over here with me.
And I guess Weirdo didn't know that the guy neighbor was talking to was actually with the boy that she was talking to. She thought neighbor was walking up on her to tell her, like, make your dude buy us a shot too. No, you didn't even realize we already got the dudes that he with. And mind you, it still was like he was low-key deep. It was like 5 of them all together because 2 of the boys they was with was still kind of like standing behind us. So neighbor, she turned around like, girl, shut up. I didn't ask you to make him buy me no drink. Like, I'm talking to him. He about to give me a drink. So what the fuck is you talking about? So, you know, I'm just like, I'm laughing behind him like, yeah, you know how us girls talk. We just be calling each other bitches. You know, because neighbor was looking at her like with that eyebrow, like what the, and all the neck movements. Like, she wasn't playing with her because she really tried to like play in neighbor phrase. Like, don't turn around and talk about, then you already had somebody buy you a shot. My nigga not about to buy you a shot. And it's like, you didn't even notice she was over here talking to a guy. She didn't need you or your dude to buy her a shot. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm just like, yes, I'm talking to my guy. Like, yeah, because you could tell all the guys, they kind of look like, is y'all good? So, I just look like, yeah, us girls, we just talk crazy to each other a little bit. But anyways, yeah. So I actually want a double shot of, yeah. So we just finished talking, and I'm just sitting there like, never look back at it. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this girl? So I'm thinking like, hurry up and get her this shot, because hopefully this shot is gonna mellow her out and calm her down. Like, I don't know if the wine got her going crazy, but hopefully this shot is gonna do it for her. Mind you, all our guys already had a cup in their hand. Like the one I was talking to, the one neighbor was talking to, and the one Weirdo was talking to, they already had a cup in their hands, right? So by the time the bartender stopped and was talking to the guy that Weirdo was talking to, the guys we was talking to, they had just told him like, just get three drinks and we gonna give you the money, because it'd be hard trying to flag the bartender down to get one drink after one drink. So they was like, just order 3 since she already stopped for you, because like I said, it was a bunch of people at this bar and it was only 2 bartenders. So my guy, I'm gonna just say my guy or whatever, because I ain't giving them no names. So the dudes that was with us, they had told Weirdo dude like, yeah, just get 3 shots for them, and they was going in their pocket so they could pay. This bitch Weirdo, this dumb this weirdo, this dumb hoe, okay? She gonna say, she was like,
like, you're not buying no drinks for them. Like, they good, like, they can get their own drink.
Talking to the dude that's with her. But I guess she didn't realize that my dude and neighbor dude had already told her dude, like, we're gonna pay you for the shots. So Widow is just thinking he's buying 3 shots and it's coming out of his money, which at the end of the day, who cares? Like, you act like this really your nigga. So even if he did decide to buy us all 3 shots, what's the problem with that? Because when my dude, Money Talk, who ain't even my dude, but when Money Talk was buying shots, I didn't tell him, no, don't buy my girls no shot, just buy one for me. No, you still got a shot from him from the first time. You just ain't get it the second time. But now you trying to tell the dude that you talking to not to buy us no shots? Bitch, you're weird. You're doing weird shit. So I'm like, so I'm getting irritated because the boy, she was like, little mama, hold on, like, no, like, I got it, like, it's cool, like, me and we got this, like, talking about his bros, like, we got this, like, basically, like, shut the fuck up. And I'm thinking, like, right. So the drinks come or whatever, so he passing them back to me and neighbors. So I'm just like, so basically the way it's set up, it's like, okay, let's say this is a long aisleway. The bar is going down like this. The dance floor was over here, and it's like a little ledge right here that you could kind of lean against to watch the people on the dance floor. It's literally like this much space between where the bar is and where that little ledge is, right? So when we had got our drinks, me and neighbor had walked over to this ledge to like lean on like the little ledge and talk to our guys because she was pissing us off. So we did that and we took a shot. So I did record it. So like we all was cheersing, me, neighbor, and the 2 guys we was with, we was cheersing. So you put the light on for a little bit, and by the time Weirdo was walking over, the light had went off because we had already cheersed and we took the shot. So she came over like,
why y'all wasn't gonna wait for me? Y'all wasn't gonna wait for me to be in the video? Like, what the fuck?
And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care to wait for her because she was already irritating me and she kept saying little slick stuff. So we had left her over there with that guy. Like, and I don't want to say left because we literally turned around and we was right here. It's like the end of my couch. This the bar and this the ledge. Like, we're nowhere. We didn't go anywhere for real. And she was up there talking to her little boo while he was signing the check and stuff. So we literally was over here. We was talking to them for like 5 seconds. They never even came over there with us. And then that's when we decided to do the toast. Like I said again, though, I really didn't care for her to be in my video because she just, that mouth just going like this. And I'm like, you didn't even want the nigga to buy us a shot, so stay over there with him, So anyways, when she said that, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I act like I ain't hear her because, baby, the music too loud, the boy talking in my other ear, music in my other ear, and I see what type of bitch you is. And before I let you get the best of me and make me turn up in here, I'm trying to go silent. Like, it's the calm before the storm. So I'm trying to like spare you and ignore you in hopes that you would shut up, because for whatever reason, that mouth that mouth. So I was ignoring her, and I guess neighbor took heed of that too and was ignoring her too. But my thing was we was already talking to both of our guys, and because we are in a club, you know, we mouth to ear. You know how he leaning down and I'm all talking in his ear, and then he'll talk in my ear because it's loud. So he was already leaning down talking in my ear. So when she came up and said that, like, baby, I'm already in another conversation. You're not about to interrupt. I don't got nothing to say to you because you just keep saying smart shit. And I'm just like, I'm not about to let you ruin my day. Like, you're not about to ruin my night. I'm having a good time. This guy is kind of cute too. So we good. So whatever, I guess she realized we ignored her, and she was saying like some little, I seen her mouth moving, but because me and old boy was like in a conversation, I couldn't really hear what she was saying because the music loud, but I heard her say something. I just can't make out the words. So I'm just like, whatever. So we kept talking to our little guys at first. Of course, we exchanged numbers. And normally after you exchange numbers, you kind of move around. You kind of get your number and you move around because everybody ought to have a good time. We're not out here to be booed up and connected at the hip. We're not doing that. Like, we might get them a little dance or we might get a drink, but then it's time to move around. I'm not about to stick next to you all night in the club because I got your number. So after we exchanged numbers, we all did. Like, you know, all three of us exchanged numbers with them. They started walking away. So when they started walking away, you know, because we had hugged them like, you know, we'll see you around. They start walking away. We still standing on the ledge, and we look and we see Weirdo is walking behind them, like following them. So we like, girl, what are you doing? Like, why are you about to follow them? And she like,
come on, y'all. Like, come on. We going over here.
So I'm like, why? No. I'm like, come back here. Like, what are you doing? So she walked back and she like, she, you know how you come back to talk to somebody, but you looking because you trying to make sure you don't miss where they going. So she came and she was like,
y'all, come on. Like, I don't want to lose them. Like, come on.
I'm like, no, why are we following them? Like, we just said bye to them. We gonna see them again before the night over. We not about to follow them around this club. And she looked at us and she like,
why we not? Like, I told you, I don't dance on multiple guys. Like, I know my self-worth. Like, I know my value. I pick one person that I like, and that's it. I'm not about to be around here dancing on everybody and bouncing from nigga to nigga.
So I said, I'm thinking back to when she was like, yeah, I pick you. It's your lucky night. So you must meant like, this is the one guy you gonna pick tonight and you're not about to talk to nobody else. Granted, she didn't have to talk to nobody else. She could have went the whole night without speaking to nobody at all. But just because you pick this person for the one who wins your number, that means we gotta follow him around the club the whole time? No, we not doing that, y'all, at all. I'm not doing that. So I'm like, okay, you can only give your number to him, but we're not about to follow them. They just told us bye, meaning that they was trying to move around too. And she like,
no, because I do want to dance. So like, I'm gonna just dance on him, and you know that's gonna be what it is.
So I was like, well, if you want to get him a dance, like, I don't mind going over there to the dance floor with you because we did get somebody a dance. So if you feel like you want to give your one guy a dance, I'll go over there with you so you can get him a dance. But then that's it. We're not following him the whole time. So she like, okay, cool. So we do go over towards the dance floor with them. And of course, they like, you know, they like, I thought we just told y'all bye. Like, y'all was coming over here. Y'all should have walked over here with us. And we was like, oh, yeah, like, whatever. So I'm looking at her like, give him a dance, like give him a dance, because we was just standing next to them. You know how like people go on the dance floor, but they be like standing like on the outer side of the dance floor, like leaving the middle open. So it was like they was watching other people dance. So I'm looking at where like, get him a dance, like it's a nice song on, get that boy a dance. But she was just standing next to him watching him watch people on the dance floor. So I'm like, maybe let me just start it off, okay? Because my song was on, so I was like, whatever. So I grabbed the dude I was talking to, so I started dancing on him, whatever. I'm dancing on him. The neighbor and her guy was talking about something, like, in each other's ear or whatever. So I'm like, okay, they over there talking. So I'm dancing on him. So I'm looking at Weirdo like, come on, Weirdo, come dance or whatever. And she like, she just over there looking like, and I'm like, oh, this bitch. So whatever. So I'm doing my dance. I'm like, I'm not worried about this hoe. Doing the JCs. So like me and my little guy, we dancing and stuff. So we end up stopping. So I'm like, you know, I'm laughing with him. But I'm like, okay, I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm telling neighbor Weirdo like, yeah, I got to use the bathroom. So Weirdo was like,
okay, go ahead. I'm going to wait right here.
I'm like, no, we gonna all go to the bathroom together because, mind you, when we come back from the bathroom, we're not trying to come back over here because we about to leave them. Like, we're not standing next to them the whole time. And this is how I knew that they low-key wanted to get away from us in a sense, because they kept moving. Like, the dance floor is big. Let's say we started over here. They kept moving down and around, like moving down. And fucking Weirdo wanted to like follow them to stay by them. And I didn't understand why. Which is why I was like, okay, I did have to go to the bathroom, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, let me just say I got to go to the bathroom. That way when we come back out, we could just go somewhere else. But this bitch told me something, go ahead, I'll be right here. So the boy she was talking to was like, nah, go with your homegirl. Like, you know, you can't leave her. Like, go with your homegirl. We'll be over here. And she like,
no, like her and neighbor can go. They can go together. I stay over here with you.
And he like, like, I know something about y'all girl code. Like, I got sisters. Y'all supposed to stick together. And he was laughing. And I was like, all right. Like, we need to all stick together. Where I like,
but it's just a bathroom. I could see the bathroom from right here. Like, it's a straight shot. You could just go ahead.
So her dude was like, no, go ahead. Like, you know, go to the bathroom. So I'm just like, Weirdo, come to the bathroom. Like, he trying to be nice because I'm sure he really did like her. But like I said, we at a club. Nobody trying to be booed up. So you could tell he wanted her to go. Like, I'll run into you later, but I don't want you following me around the whole club. Where they're like,
okay, whatever. Like, I just go. But you said y'all gonna be right here because we'll be right back.
So, you know, he was like, yeah, we'll be right here or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we go to the bathroom. Like I said, I really did have to go to the bathroom, so I used it. So while I'm in the stall, I hear neighbor and Weirdo talking. I hear neighbor just like, can you stop being weird? Can you stop doing this? Why did you do this? Like, she kind of just like chewing her up a little bit. Like, not cussing her out, but she kind of like just letting her know, like, bro, why you was doing all this weird ass shit? Like, you did all of this. So, you know, I'm just in the bathroom, like, nodding my head. Like, I ain't saying nothing, but I'm using the bathroom like, right, tell her neighbor, because this bitch is being weird. Like, you know, I'm just co-signing in my head. So whatever, I come out the bathroom. So I heard them talking. So Weirdo looked at me like,
okay, you think I'm being weird?
I was like, yes, yep, I do. And I guess because I said it so quick, she was like,
oh, you two bitches, y'all must have been talking about it, huh?
Like, you know, when people think like two people agree, so they feel like y'all already must have had a conversation about me behind my back. And I was like, well, where could we have talked about it at? Because even though we would give each other like little looks, we didn't just sit there and talk. Because when did we have an opportunity to talk about Weirdo behind her back? When we never, it's not like Weirdo left us for a minute and we was over there huddled up talking. We was talking to the guys. So we didn't have no chance to sit there and really be like, yeah, she being weird. She did X, Y, and Z and da-da-da. No, we just was giving each other a look like, we gonna talk about it later. So I was like, girl, we had no conversation about you. When did we have a chance to have a conversation about you? I was like, you just really are being weird. So I'm able to agree. So Weirdo hit me with the,
but Kay, you don't even really know me, so how would you know if I'm acting weird or not?
I'm like, well, if you didn't care what my opinion was, why would you ask me? You the one waited for me to come out to ask me, am I acting weird? Why would you ask me if you feel like I didn't know you? And I'm like, well, I don't feel like I need to know you to know that you're acting a little weird, because I'm like, 1 minute you'll be fine, but when guys come around or something, it's like a little light switch go off. So she was like,
oh, so you think I'm fake?
I'm like, fake, weird, whatever you want to call that. I don't really think you fake, as I think it's really giving weird. Like, you don't know if you coming or going. Like, 1 minute you want wine, 1 minute you want a shot. And she kind of like cut me off. She like,
no, I told you what it was with the shot. You know I'm a wine drinker, but I had already told you that, like, you know, I felt like you was peer pressuring me to get the shot.
But mind y'all, the boy that she went to follow around to the club, when she went up there, she didn't get wine. She got shots because the guy ordered 3 shots. So that's what I'm trying to tell her. I'm like, no, you are confused. Because when the guy that you want to follow around the club, when he ordered shots, I thought you went back up there to get wine. Didn't you want me to catch up with Money Talk to tell him to buy you some wine? But you ordered shots with the boy. So I said, like I said, you don't know if you want wine or if you want a shot. You're being weird. So she like,
well, that's what you think is weird? Like, I think I'm grown as fuck. I should be able to change my mind if I want to.
Yeah, you should be able to change your mind, but the problem is you act like it was my issue. Like, when I try to order you wine, instead of you just saying, no, I changed my mind, I want a shot, you turned it into acting like, oh, but you peer pressured me to get the shot. And then when I ordered you a shot, you talking about, oh, tell Money Talk to order me wine. So I don't care if you change your fucking mind, but change it on your own accord. Don't change it up on me, and it don't make it seem like it's me pressuring you or ordering the wrong shit. If you want to change your mind, cool, but order your own shit. So, you know, we just doing like that back and forth, and they be like, right, you never act like this. Like, I don't know, I thought you was cool as fuck. Like, I don't know why you come here and you got such a big problem, and why you keep wanting to follow them niggas around. So she like,
it's not following him around. Like, that nigga, he like me. He want me to be around. Like, just because I'm not trying to have a whole bunch of different niggas in my face and I want to stick to one person, that don't mean I'm following him.
I'm like, I'm sure he like you, but he don't seem like he want us to follow him around. I'm like, you know how people get down at the clubs, they might want to talk to different people. She like,
oh, no. Once the niggas get my number, I'm normally enough for them. That's all they want is me. They don't want to be talking to a whole bunch of different people.
I'm like, but how do you know? How do you know? You just met him. You don't know nothing about him. So how is you going to say what they want to talk to and who they want to talk to? I said, look, all I'm saying is, it is what it is. We don't need to follow them around. We can move around and like meet other people. Or even if we don't, the thing is, the club is not all about niggas. Well, sometimes you're playing. But even if it was, that's fine. But I'm here to have a good time. So we can dance on each other. We can dance on niggas. We can dance on whatever, a fucking chair if we want to. But I'm not about to follow dudes around who keep trying to move away from us. Like, even if they like us or not, they don't want to be stuck to us. So I'm just like, girl, no, I'm not about to do that. I'm like, I see what you're saying about how you only want one person number, but you got that one person number. You don't got to follow them around. Like, you're doing a lot. So she like,
well, if you don't see a problem with it, I don't see no problem with it either. I don't understand the big deal with wanting to be with the person who I gave my number to.
I'm like, I'm sitting there washing my hands. I literally took a deep breath like, girl, I don't care what you do. And as much as I like to stick together at the club, bitch, if you want to go that way and follow them, you're going to have to go follow them. Because I'm not about to keep doing that. I'm not about to be following people who are literally moving away from us. Like, they wasn't trying to do it. You could tell they was trying to be nice about it. But at the same time, they wanted us to kind of get the hint. So I'm not about to keep following people who's walking away from us, probably trying to get other girl numbers. Like, what is you doing? So I'm just like, whatever. So while we in the bathroom, we started taking pictures. We taking pictures in the mirror on neighbor phone. And y'all, in the midst of us taking a picture, why did neighbor phone die? So I'm like, oh my God. So I put my phone out and I'm taking pictures and stuff. So we just end up leaving out because I'm just like, whatever. So when we leaving out, I'm thinking, I'm hoping that freaking Weirdo will forget. She like,
I can't really see them coming, y'all. Let's go back over there and see if they still there, because he said that he was going to stay there for me.
I'm like, Weirdo, no. And at this point, it's just like, I'm torn between like, I'm about to leave you. Like, we in the club, you gonna be okay. But then again, it's like the girl code is going off in my head. Like, stick together, stick together, stick together. But at the same time, I don't want to be following niggas who don't want us to follow them throughout the club. I'm thinking like, you know, okay, just in case you do want to walk away, you do want to leave her, because neighbor phone had died. I'm like, Weirdo, what's your number? Let me put your number in my phone, because I'm like, if I do walk away, I want to at least be able to call her. And if neighbor phone is dead, then, you know, she ain't going to be able to call. So we exchanged numbers. So, like, you know, she gave me her number. I saved it. So I called her phone, of course, so she could have my number, right? So whatever. So in the beginning, we did go back over there against my better judgment. I'm like, whatever, let's just walk over here and see what's going on. And then I'm like, I'm going to stay for a little bit. And then I'm probably going to end up walking off, because, like, I just can't do it. I'd rather walk back over to the first guys we danced on and sit in a booth, because I'm not about to follow these niggas around. I'm just not. So as we walking back over there, the guys are still there, y'all. But why is the one that I was talking to and the one that Weirdo was talking to, they was getting dances from girls, right? So, you know me, of course, y'all know I don't give a fuck. So I'm just sitting there, whatever. I'm just looking, and like, cause it's like they was over here dancing and we was coming out the bathroom over here, and we stopped like right here. So I was just watching them. I was like, look, they over there getting dances, like they having fun, like let's leave them alone. So Weirdo was like,
no, why the fuck would he be dancing on somebody else? Like, let me go tell him about himself.
So we like, no. Why would you do that? Like, no. So we like, girl, no. Neighbor was like grabbing her arm, and she snatched out a neighbor grip, and she walked over there. Do y'all know this bitch? She pulls, and mind you, it's like a twerking song going on. So you know how guys are leaning back, like, you know, getting their dance. So the one girl was like going crazy on him, like going crazy. Do y'all know Weirdo went over there and like grabbed him by his arm to like pull him off? And at first he was still like laughing and playing, because I think he thought it was his homeboys that was grabbing him. But when he looked back, because mind you, we still back over there by that ledge that's kind of like by the bar. We there, because I'm like, yeah, you gonna have to walk over there by yourself, baby. you're gonna have to walk over there by yourself because you doing too much or whatever. So she pulled him off, and I'm just saying, thinking like, no, this bitch didn't stop him from getting a dance. I know you fucking lying. So I'm like, me and they were just looking at each other like, did she really just do that? So we don't know what they were saying because we kind of too far to hear the conversation. But I'm like, oh my God, like, why would you do that? So the girl that was dancing on him, you know, she turned around and was like looking, she was talking to her friend. So you could tell they was like confused, probably like, is that his girlfriend? Or like, what? Like, da da da. Like, whatever they was saying to each other, but they was looking at her like, you know, looking at her a little weird. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, like, whatever. Hopefully it ain't no issues because the one girl was staring Weirdo down like, what the fuck, like, what is you doing? But you could tell that she looked, the girl looked like she wanted to press Weirdo, but her friends was like, you could tell they was like, come on, let's just go over here, like, because they started pointing like, let's just go over here or whatever. And the girl that was dancing, she kept looking back like at Weirdo, like while her friends was moving her that way. Something like, oh my God, girl, you about to have beef with bitches for what? Like, what you about to have a problem with these girls for over a nigga that's not even yours? Like, what are you doing? So you could see them over there talking and stuff. They saying whatever. So I was looking at neighbor like, this your friend, girl. I'm about to walk away and leave y'all because I can't do this. And they be like, no, girl, I'm about to walk away with you because like she doing too much, y'all. And I'm just like, let's just go get her, y'all. So we walk over there and I'm like, what is you doing, Weirdo? Come over here. And she like,
Okay, because you seen that, right? Like, he was dancing on that girl.
I'm like, Weirdo, let's just go. She like,
but did you see that? Wasn't he dancing on a girl?
and I'm thinking like, why the fuck is you asking me? You clearly seen it with your own eyes. Why do you need validation from me that he was dancing on a girl when you just pulled him off the girl? The fuck? So I kept trying to ignore the question. I'm like, Weirdo, let's just go over here. And she like,
are you dumb? Like, you ain't hear my question? Like, wasn't he just dancing on that girl?
no, 2 plus 2 is 4. Not 1 plus 2, but 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 not even 4. It's 4. So, who is she asking, is you dumb? Like, am I dumb? Okay, she asking you, are you dumb? I said, Weirdo, no the fuck I ain't dumb. But these hands about to go real stupid in a minute. Cause who the fuck, who, and I mean who, call me Mrs. Owl. Cause who the figgity fuck are you talking to? Cause sometimes I be having to make show. You show? Are you show? Are you positive that you are talking to me? And I'm trying to hold my composure, y'all, because one place I really hate fighting at is like in a club. Because the way the bouncers be snatching you all up and throwing you all out the club, that's not cute. That's not cute at all, y'all. It's not a cute thing. So I'm just sitting thinking like, I said, neighbor, I'm about to slap the fuck out of your friend. You better get her. Neighbor grabbed my arm and we just started walking away. We went back in the bathroom and I'm just like, because you know when you just having a good time, you got the right amount of liquor in your system, you feeling good, somebody just got you fucked up. Let me pray right now because, neighbor, your job gonna be hiring real soon. Because Weirdo might not make it back to work, my love. She just might not make it back to work. And I know y'all sick of the cliffhangers, but guess what? Guess what? What's really wild about this cliffhanger is that y'all gotta find out next year. Y'all gotta find out next year what happens next. Okay? Y'all gotta wait to the whole new year. Even though it's only like next week. But so what? It sound worse than the whole next year. Y'all gotta wait till next year, 2024, to find out what happens next on Dragon Ball Z, on Dragon Ball K. Period. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Comment down below. And actually, I want y'all to comment down below. Write down 3 goals, if you have 3 goals. But write down 3 goals that you have for yourself next year. Because I just want to read them and see what y'all, what kind of goals y'all got next year. So comment that down below. Go ahead and subscribe. Y'all, I really hope y'all like my little Santa costume. It's like a little dress. Let me show y'all. Santa baby. It's a little short, so Okay, let me stop, Can't shake the JCs too much. And I'm supposed to be Mrs. Claus. But it's looking like I'm on a naughty list tonight. I'm going to wear this for, never mind, Might do a little role playing in this. Okay, it's so cute. But anyways, like I said, Merry Christmas, and I wish all of you guys a happy new year. Thank y'all for whoever been riding with me since day one, all my OGs. Thank you to all my new subscribers. And y'all, we are going into another year together. My K-Stars is gang, bro. It's gang for life. All right, y'all. Y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you guys next year. Peace.